Um, you have to have a clean background. What do I mean by a clean background? Number one, Customs and Border Protection is very adamant about domestic violence. Because the position requires for you to carry a service weapon, which is the H&K P2000 40 caliber service weapon. Because it requires you to carry that service weapon, any type of domestic violence that you may have done in the past, or that you may be involved in the past, will disqualify you. One DUI, as long as you are truthful and you go ahead and you relay everything that you've done in the past to the background investigator, you'll be fine. Okay? But if we have a person that has had 3 DUIs, 4 DUIs within a given year, okay, now that's something that's going to concern us. Because obviously, wait a minute, this person, from what I can see, is always drinking a lot, right? And he's carrying a service weapon. Okay? So those are the things that we are definitely looking into. We want to make sure that you've not been, obviously you have not been arrested at the port of entry for illegal importation of narcotics. Just look at the position that you're coming into. Okay? It's very contradictory to what you're applying for. And believe it or not, you may laugh at it, but we've had people out there, you know what, can I apply for CBP? Sure. What's the problem? Well, you guys arrested me about a year ago. Okay? That's going to make it difficult. I can never say don't apply. You can always apply, but the likelihood of you being selected is minimal. Okay? So that's what we're looking at. A clean record. You must be living in the United States. Okay? At the time that you selected, you have to have lived in the United States at least for 3 years prior to you putting in for the position today. Okay? Did you understand that, or did I got some blank looks? Is it clear? 3 years ago, you have to be living in the U.S. Okay, when you apply today. Now, here's the neat part. This drive, or this recruitment, is nationwide. There's a lot of openings nationwide. But the reason that we're here today is because and when I say we, as Imperial Valley residents, we are in a unique situation. The Calexico Port of Entry is in need of personnel. We need personnel right now at the Calexico Port. If you go ahead and during the application process, you select to be stationed at the Calexico Port of Entry, which is incidentally its geographical location code 270. If you choose Calexico, you will be expedited quicker than someone else that's applying for, let's say, LAX, Texas, New York, etc. Meaning that you will be first for the test exam, you will be first for the physical, for the medical, for the video-based testing. Everything will be expedited for Calexico. Okay? So if you are obviously a Imperial Valley resident, you've always been interested in a federal career, and you don't wish to leave the valley, this is the opportunity, guys, for you to apply. Okay? And it will be expedited. Right? So that's good. Yes, ma'am. The code. Yes, and you will see it, you will actually get to see it in the application process, but the code is 270. Okay? It'll take Calexico / Andrade. Because Andrade does fall under us as well. Okay? Now, before, you would have a geographical code and it would say southwestern border. Meaning you could get San Diego, Otay, Calexico, Andrade, San Luis, all the way down to Texas. Now, for this special announcement, we have a specific geographical code for Calexico. So, if you're interested in Calexico, make sure you choose Calexico. Not that you have to. Let's say some of you here are interested in putting in for Otay, San Diego. That's fine. Okay? But, what I'm saying is that for Calexico right now, you won't have that expedited process. Okay? What else? Let me talk a little bit about the test. When you go in to do the application process today, you'll do the application, And then at the end, you should get a time and date to take the test. Okay? Before, the test used to be done over the hill up in San Diego. Now the tests are being administered here in the valley. Specifically, I can even tell you where, at the Holiday Inn, at the Holiday Inn Express here on 4th Street. Okay? You will take your test there. The test is a 5-hour test. You can take up to 5 hours if you want. Nobody's rushing you. Okay? But I wouldn't want you to I wouldn't want you to finish quickly just to get out of it. You gotta be careful that you definitely do the questions, look into it, and answer it to the best of your ability. Right? What you need to pass that test is a 70% or better. Obviously, the higher the percentage, the higher you fall on the list. Okay? But a 70 is a passing score. What does the test consist of? It will consist of writing, analytical thinking. Hold on. I don't want to give you it's okay, here we go. It consists of writing skills, logical and quantitative reasoning skills, an assessment of experience and achievement. Okay? What you're going to do for this test, guys, is when you, after you do the application, you're going to log in at home, not here. You're going to log into the www.cdc.gov website. In that website, you're going to click on careers. When that screen comes up, on the left side, there's going to be a column. In that column, you're going to see that it says study guide / preparation manual. You're going to click on that. That will prompt you to the one that says entry-level positions CDP officer / ag specialist. Click into that, okay? And then you're going to see the actual study guide. It's a 68-page document, okay? Download it, and then obviously just don't download it and put it on the table. Download it and review it, okay? If you review that study guide, your chances should be better, you score better on that test, okay? The math part, for those of you that are not so good at math, my suggestion to you, this is my suggestion to you, is that look at the math part. If you know of somebody that's good in math, or you know somebody who's a math tutor, get that math tutor. Take them the study guide. Tell them, look, this is what I'm going to be seeing in this part of, this is what I'm going to be seeing in the math section. Give me some pointers, give me some instructions as to what I can do to go ahead and successfully answer the math questions. Once you get the formula down, when you actually take that test, it should be easier for you to take that math portion of it, okay? You have to prepare for it, ladies and gentlemen. You just can't say, well, I'm just going to see how I do. If this is something that you're really looking for, okay, and it is a career, and this is a career position, you want to go ahead and try to do the best you can. Like I said earlier, what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it, okay? If you really want to become a federal officer, that this is the time for you to do it, and obviously study for the test. I've had people tell me before, if I would have studied the study guide, I think I would have done better. The study guide is there to help you, to assist you to have a better understanding of what you're going to see on that actual test. Okay? Any questions on that? Yes, sir. Excuse me? Okay. Requirements is what we're going to get into right now, okay? As far as one of the requirements for you to qualify for the position is that obviously you will either qualify at the GS5 level or you will qualify at the GS7 level. One of those two. To qualify for the GS5 level, okay, you're looking at either